Hello everybody, we are back finally. I know it's been a little bit since I posted the last part, but you can check out some of these cornerbacks I am recruiting. Caleb Jennings and Pedro McQueen along with Justin Weddle are kind of the big targets I want to go after. They've got some really good ratings. Pedro McQueen, he's got an awesome name. Apparently he's like Mexican and Scottish or something, I don't know. But he's 81 man coverage, 82 zone coverage, and he's got some other solid looking ratings, so he could be kind of a right out of the box kind of guy. We'll put him to use right away and get him going in the defense, because we are losing a number of cornerbacks this year, which is why I've targeted so many. For me, it's always better to target more than you need, because sometimes you don't always get those guys to commit, so you gotta have others, gotta have backups, just in case something doesn't pan out. So that's the recruiting for Old Dominion, and their cornerbacks, Chris Alford included. But coming up, we've got first Conference USA game, and it's at Western Kentucky. That's right. And who is the cornerback at Western Kentucky, folks? Those of you who watched my NCAA 13 Dynasty will know him well. He wore the number 2, and he was my favorite recruit in that dynasty. In fact, one of my favorite recruits of all time. But there you can see, the Hilltoppers are the only team to have played conference games in the East Division, and they're 2-0 in conference play, 3-0 overall, but Old Dominion would like to continue their winning streak that started last season. I'd like to get it their first conference win on the road coming up next, guys. Here we are. First quarter, first play. Old Dominion starts on their own, around the 20-yard line there, basically. It's out of the I formation. Pretty standard, though. Western Kentucky showing a blitz look on their safety. Heineke's going to find Melvin Vaughn. He checks it off to his fullback. Smart play when you're dealing with a blitz like that. 2nd and 2 out of the weak I formation. And Tyree Lee stopped for no gain. Great play by the defensive line. Western Kentucky has one of the better defensive lines in the conference this season. As you can see, Kirk Spellman brought down for no gain. He should have gone forward for the first down, but he didn't. And it cost Old Dominion the drive. So, right at midfield, John Cruz, the dual threat quarterback, is going to try and make this defense pay, because this defense, if you guys go back to last season, has struggled against dual threat quarterbacks. 3rd and 6 now. Cruz looking to throw. He's got some time. He finds Willie McNeil, his number 1 target, for 8 yards and a first down. McNeil is going to be a tough receiver to stop for this defense when it comes to the passing game. Cruz, though, spy by Caleb Taylor the whole way. He followed John Cruz and held him to a very minimal gain of 1 yard. Cruz dumps it off to Mitchell Henry in the flat, 3 yards. Not enough for the first down, and so it will be a 49-yard field goal attempt for Western Kentucky. This one looks like it's long enough, but it bounces just off the left upright, at least the left side from this angle. We'll get another look at that, see how close this was. It just boinked off that side. He had the distance, but couldn't quite put it through. So we are scoreless still in the first quarter. 2nd and 3, Lee gets the handoff. He's going to get some great blocks on the right side and a first down after a 22-yard gain. Heineke looking to throw. Connor Martin, his favorite tight end. Sophomore tight end, of course. Just great to have a young guy with good hands over there. 1 yard by Tyree Lee. 3rd and 9 now after that play. Heineke looking to throw it in the end zone. Intercepted by Cam Thomas. Pass was intended for Antonio Vaughn. Something Heineke's had a problem with several games this season is throwing interceptions deep in enemy territory. And here's a swarming defense. It's defensive back Eric Lewis on the sack after Galen Evans got the initial hit on him. So 2nd down and 10 on their next drive, as Old Dominion's next drive would stall. Javon Neal bats that one away, nearly picked off. Cruz looking to throw, and where is that going? His nearest target was Rico Brown, but that didn't even really seem to come close to him. 1st and 10, Old Dominion, great field position. Harvey Taylor right up the middle out of the shotgun. It's 12 yards, the backup halfback getting it done. Well, Tyree Lee got a little breather. First and 10, Heineke's going to roll out, buying more time. Great coverage by the Hilltoppers. Heineke thought about running it. Instead, he dumps it into Blair Roberts' hands. What a great play by the offense, because Western Kentucky's defense was perfect for this play. They had coverage everywhere, and even on that particular play, coverage was a little tight. But Blair Roberts and Taylor Heineke both make a great play to get the first touchdown of the game. Old Dominion 7-0 lead at this point. Cruz going to take off. Nobody's spying him, but defensive end Andrew Everett. It's a big hit on the quarterback, and Leon Allen now, the star running back for the Hilltoppers, gets 8 yards. First down, new set of downs. Cruz play action, and he finds nobody but DJ Simon, the linebacker. I told you guys before the season started that Simon was going to be a playmaker, and there he is making plays. First and 10, Harvey Taylor comes in again, and he's going to get stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10 after an incomplete pass by Taylor Heineke. Looking to throw now, and he had Larry Pinkard. Pinkard had separation from coverage there, but a little overthrown, so it would end the drive. First and 10, now almost intercepted by Caleb Taylor. The linebackers are all over John Cruz in this game, both in pass coverage and getting pressure, and it looked like Leon Allen would be stopped shy of the first down marker. Instead, he powers ahead for 21 yards. Great reception to keep his team's drive alive late in the first half. Cruz now dumps it off to his favorite tight end, Mitchell Henry, who stumbles ahead and gets his arm right across that first down marker to keep this drive going even longer. And Cruz takes off, and this is exactly what the problem with Old Dominion's defense is those kind of quarterbacks will kill them if they don't set a spy on them every play. But it's hard to do that every single play, especially when you have Marquise Sumler, Leon Allen, 2 solid halfbacks for the Hilltoppers, and Allen on this play, 11 yards out of the shotgun. And it's going to be a tie ball game with about 30 seconds left here in this first half. So Old Dominion does get the ball, or no, they don't get the ball. I should not lie like that, but they want to at least get in field goal range to take the lead before the half. Tyree Lee on a screen pass, great blocking, and 28 yards, but after that, the offense would sputter out, and it would be halftime, 7 apiece. A great game we have going on here. Look at the stats. Pretty even stats as we go into the first half play. Look at the time of possession. Look at the yardage. Total yardage is basically the same. Turnovers the same. So Western Kentucky getting the ball to start the second half. And 2nd and 7. Cruz looking to throw. Dumps it off to Leon Allen, but it's Larry Alston stopping him for a 2-yard loss. So it would be 3rd and 9. Great defense on that last play. Cruz has all day to throw, and he's hit by Dominique Wynn-Bailey, forcing the incompletion. So 3rd and 7 as we jump ahead to the next drive for Old Dominion. And Jaquale Bailey, he takes one for the team. He gets destroyed, but he gets right back up, and he gets the first down, so that's important. And Antonio Vaughn, his first reception, 4 yards on a little bubble screen, a fake bubble screen that is, and Tyree Lee stumbles. A power run by normally a speedy back for a first down. So 2nd and 8. It's going to be Antonio Vaughn again. His second reception, this time of 14 yards. And the Monarchs are driving out of the I formation. Heineke throwing, and it's going to be picked off again. Once again, the Monarchs drive deep into enemy territory, and Heineke throws a pick. It's just not what you want out of your quarterback, especially the senior who's been so highly rated coming into this season. Allen gets a big gain, now making Old Dominion pay for throwing that interception. Mitchell Henry, 16 yards out of the corner route. Shotgun, 5 wide receivers for the mobile quarterback Cruz. Finds second tight end Nicholson for 15 yards. They're continuing to drop back to pass. Cruz this time is going to take off and run, though. And once again, he's got lots of green to work with, 17 yards. He's had some solid runs after the defense held him pretty low in the first half. Mitchell Henry wide open in the end zone. How does the defense let him get that open? The number 1 tight end for this team, and it's 14-7 Western Kentucky late in the third quarter. Heineke now rolling out, and instead of throwing, he's going to take a little run himself, trying to do a John Cruz impression. And so 2nd and 10. Now Heineke on a little read option, going to make a little move before he gets 10 yards and a first down. late in the third quarter, right at midfield. Heineke's going to give it off on a stretch play to Tyree Lee. Great block by Melvin Vaughn, and Lee has one man to beat. If he can beat him, he will get the touchdown, and it's 50 yards. Tyree Lee getting it done. He's been a little slow to start the season, but that run capped it off by a Melvin Vaughn block right there. The fullback doing a great job setting his halfback up for the touchdown. 14-14 is the score as we start the fourth quarter. Mitchell Henry getting things started with a 7-yard reception. 2nd and 3 now. Leon Allen on the toss, and he's going to get blown up by safety Malik Johnson, who came right up to stop the run. That's a great play. If you have a safety like that, you can come right up and stop the run. Great play, and now Hunter Mahan, the spy, forces John Cruz to slide. He's a little afraid after some of the hits he's taken. But Old Dominion's next drive would fail, so 3rd and 4, Western Kentucky on their next drive. Leon Allen, a 9-yard gain to keep it going. 2nd and 4, Cruz back to pass, and he's got great protection today. A few times he's been pressured, but most of the time he's had some good time to throw with not too much pressure from the front line of Old Dominion. Rico Brown has been his favorite target on this drive for the 2nd time. Brown making a big play. Number 4 getting it done. Cruz now on 2nd and 10 looking to throw. He's got Nicholson who drops it. And there the defense catches a break. 3rd and 10. Cruz now pressured. And he's going to throw this one falling away, which kind of throws off the accuracy. And so they would settle for a field goal with 1 minute and 13 seconds to go in the game. Old Dominion has all 3 timeouts. Starting just inside their own 20, finds Larry Pinkard. They're hoping to score a touchdown here at the end of the game, but some poor clock management. After a running play on 2nd down was stopped for no gain, Heineke's going to find Antonio Vaughn for the 1st down. Old Dominion does take a timeout there. 1st and 10 finds Blair Roberts coming across the middle. Things are coming well for this drive. 30 seconds on 2nd and 4. Heineke rolling out, and he's going to take off and just dive ahead for about 10 yards. But they do have to hurry things up, trying to conserve that last timeout for as long as possible. And Antonio Vaughn across the middle there can't quite get to the 1st down marker, so they're forced to waste a bunch of time, spike it, and give it off to Tyree Lee to try and center this for the field goal. Timeout called with 3 seconds left. So D'Anthony White, the junior kicker who transferred from junior college, sending it through, and we're going to overtime. As time expires in regulation, Anthony White had no problem putting that one through. The junior from Manassas Park, Virginia, celebrating there. But there's still football to be played in Bowling Green. Extra time. Old Dominion won the toss and elected to play defense first. So 4 wide receivers, 4 Cruz out of the shotgun. Leon Allen stopped for a yard on the play. Caleb Taylor, great linebacker he has turned out to be for this defense. And Leon Allen, launched by Dominique Wynn-Bailey after shaking off a couple tackles. On 3rd and 3, Caleb Taylor completely whiffs on what would have been a tackle to stop him short. Instead, Allen gets the 1st down. And 3rd and 5, great blocking, sets up the touchdown. And so now Old Dominion is going to have to score a touchdown to keep this game going. 1st and 10, Heineke on a play action. It's Blair Roberts over the middle, a 20-yard gain, and 1st and goal right away. 1st and goal, 2nd play of this drive. Larry Pinkard right over the linebacker's head. That's a touchdown. The extra point will tie this one and send it to a 2nd overtime. So now roles reverse. Old Dominion starts on offense in this overtime. Gives it off to Tyree Lee, a nice 5-yard gain. For number 33, who's having himself quite a game. On the day, 2nd and 5, Tyree Lee's going to get over 100 yards. He's had himself, like I said, he's had himself quite a game. A 50-yard run included in that yardage total. 1st and 10, Heineke rolling out. Instead, he almost throws an interception to one of Western Kentucky's better defensive backs. Heineke going to be blindsided on that play. So 3rd and 10. David Washington comes in on a read option, and a completely missed block by Jay Franklin, the only offensive lineman who did not start last year. Completely whiffs on that play, and his inexperience shows, so it's a field goal for Old Dominion.
Willie McNeil, the intended target on that play, but great defense getting that ball out of there. Bo Brand found on a little hitch route, and he turns it up for a first down. And oh, this is getting scary for Old Dominion. Leon Allen's going to cut it back to the right side. Makes it 8 yards. 2nd and 2. I formation. Twin tight ends to the right side for Cruz. Looking to throw. He has his tight end wide open. He snuck in behind the coverage. Nobody saw Mitchell Henry on that play for some reason. That's the game. 30-27. Western Kentucky wins in double overtime, led by John Cruz and the Hilltopper offense, but Leon Allen 2 touchdowns, 90 yards, and 5 receptions for the halfback. So it wasn't meant to be, but Western Kentucky's a good team this year, especially led by that quarterback. There you can see the stats. They ended up being pretty even at the end there. It was a very, very good matchup between 2 solid teams looking to make their names in Conference USA. So there's the Players of the Week for you, Sean Carson and Caleb Vincent. Also get a look at the Conference USA Players of the Week. And next game, we have Buffalo out of the Mid-American Conference. See you guys then.